You shout out Soda TV too?
Show TV shout out.
Okay.
Soda TV.
Soda TV, what up?
Okay.
Soda TV. Shout out. Welcome to Soda TV.
What's your name? Whatever it is.
Soda TV. It's Soda TV. Public already. Something that you know is in somebody.
Who ain't blood is a snitch? Now let's talk. She called me a man. Then she called me a.
I didn't listen to it. I'm telling you to wait till you listen.
Then she
That's
called
all I'm
me
saying. Wack. Here, listen to it yourself,
Now
dog.
let's talk about the snitch shit you trying to do. You want to call me a? Let's run this. Exclusive. Since I'm a big guy, let's run this. Last week, I get a call from her. She say, Big U is trying to put him on Luce Cannon.
In the block.
What she said? I said, what? Yeah, the on Money Mike from 6-0. I said, I ain't got nothing to do with Luce Cannon. Right? They say it's a video out and he needed for the attorney. I ain't thinking. I'll make a few phone calls. The video been floating. I get it to her. I wait 3 days. I say, did they charge him with the murder?
Wack, all due respect, you should listen to the video yourself, dog.
All that.
You need to listen to it yourself, dog.
I ain't listening. And she called me a bitch. This what it is. Look, Cash Rule says she called me a bitch, so that's what I'm riding with. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know what this is from? This is from, you ever seen me let somebody go at me this much? No. Okay, so now I'm doing what I'm doing. And
Well,
this is what it's going to be. However it's going to be. And whatever else they want it to be and keep rolling, we can keep rolling.
Welcome back to Soda TV. Wack funny as HELL, man. Cause I want to know if I'm tripping or not, right? I already dropped a video of your boy Big U basically trying to put this murder on Luce Cannon, right? You know, of this murder was allegedly of a Rolling 60s member, you know, another Rolling 60s member, another, right? Let's go through this. You know, all of these Rolling 60s that have been unalived. Nipsey Hussle, his friend, didn't his friend get unalived right before him that was sticking up for him and all that? Right after getting into it with Big U? Facts. Right now, this newer guy that we're talking about, Money Mike, Rolling 60s. The younger guy that was under Big U, that was staying with Big U. Big U had him in the studio and allegedly unalived him and threw him in the ditch. Now, he's definitely an associate. I would think my mind works. It ain't no way this dude is not affiliated or associated and he's getting protection. You know, he's utilizing their studio and getting a percentage of it, getting exported. You know what I'm saying, by the leader of it, and you're not affiliated or nothing? Yeah. But anyway, he add him to the list, right? And more, right? All of these people are Rolling 60s, and one is in question, the last one, right? And they all have been unalived by not their ops, but who? Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, by their own. Sick. I wish they had a throw up button on here so I can press it. Sick, man. And it brings life to the saying. What's the saying? In order to be a Rolling 60s, you gotta ill a 60s. To be a 60s, you gotta ill a 60s. I think that's the saying. Y'all might have to tighten me up on that, but I'm closer to the truth in that matter, right? But y'all, the gist of it is to be a real member and to be actually a solidified and set in stone member of that in blood, you know, you gotta be down to take put one up there of your own. You got to be that slimy. You know, it got to be in you to do that. And if you have done it, it solidifies you in that manner. And it just brings life to that, man, because how many, you know, and it just like nothing has been in the headlines about one of them being unalived by their enemies. Wow, man, they really doing this to their own. Wow. And I'm not a person that's new to aang banging at all. You know what I'm saying? At all. And that amazes me, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if to be a member, you have to be insane, right? Because you have to be a member knowing that the chances of you being backdoor is high. In fact, it's normal because it's already a denoted factor. It's already known that to be a real one, you have to unalive your own. So it's like that's in the back of your head. That's you're living with that. Who wants to live in that? But a person that's crazy, man. If I was the 60s right now, I would denounce it and go straight. Worst case scenario, denounce it and go to another aang organization that fosters love. You know, and you would never be backdoored by your own. That's where I would be. Gotta watch your back from the cops, and the worst, your own is the worst people. Man, get out of here with that, man. Who, man? And listen, man, he kissed my black. But anyway, man, getting to the matter, right? Now, Wack calls Luce Cannon's wife and Luce Cannon rats, man. Crazy work, man. You know, he says in the words of you in blood is rats. You know, why does he say this? I'll break it down. He says this because Luce Cannon's wife gave him a tape to give to his team to show that he is not responsible for a unaliving of a Rolling 60s member, you know, which it had to show before, during, or after the murder, which is crazy. Y'all had access to that? But what Wack doesn't say when he calls them rats is how they get the tape. Now we cooking. How they get the tape? You know, this came from none other than a person that's been accused of working and accused of being deep undercover, high-ranking blood member agent, aka Roll It.
In the official wiretap transcript document, and before you actually get to the conversation, it is noted that the man police refer to as confidential source 2, aka Beck, is stated as the person attempting to get in contact with Dill Dog through Mark Stevens.
So that's how they got the video to give to the peoples, you know. And how does Wack 100 have access to all of this federal material, man? Let's go back. Y'all know Soda TV got it. You have access to a video of Nipsey Hussle kissing the cum out of his baby mama's mouth of another man. That's unreleased federal material. You have the video of before, during, or after a unaliving. That's federal material. Wack, how do you have access to all this federal material? CS2 Back. He's a HELL of a house ninja, man. If I ain't seen one, man. What y'all think? Let me know down in the comment section, man. Along with that, man, if you haven't liked this by now and got me in the algorithm, you're wrong. If you haven't shared this with anybody you know on Facebook, whatever platform you use, you're dead wrong. If you have not subscribed, you're just out of pocket, all the way out of pocket, all the way. And if you haven't pressed that notification button to notify you every time I drop, you're not in the know. This is The Real Soda TV. I'm your boy Soda, and that's all you get.